Right. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go up to Nice. Nice. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go up to Nice. Okay, fine. What we got then? So, can't look at that. Okay, now sun's literally about to dip now. Wow. So we're literally just routing direct up to Nice. We'll take it up to 28,000 feet. Initial 250 knots. Runway heading is 240 something. 24 something. Heading. Right, so we're going to engage manage mode. We're going to actually use VS mode. Flight directors are on. Brilliant. Just pop the takeoff config button on. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do, let me just check the VFR map. Where is it? No. We are going to taxi down here, take a right, take a left where that aircraft is, runway 24 departure. Okay. Weather good, yeah, everything's fine. Let's just set the QNH there. There is a taxiway here, right? Yeah, we'll just go straight ahead down there, take a right here, straight down, right, and then up 24. And then we'll be flying to the north, straight into the sunset, up and round, and it will probably be pretty much pitch black by the time we get to Nice. It'll be about an hour. Okay, so let's have a look. So I'm happy with everything. We basically need crank IGN for the engine start. We can go for those in a sec. APU bleeds running, flight controls all on, everything's on, beacon lights on now. Let's go for engine number 2. Hello mate. Starting 2 now. Okay, engine temperature's rising, number 1. There's an aircraft about to take off, isn't there? Oh yeah, there we go. That's the sound of the hydraulic PTU. Look at that. It's just stunning. Unbelievable. Watch this guy take off. There he goes. Right then. So flaps for takeoff. It'll be flaps 2. I don't know if it's going to let me do a takeoff config here because does it actually make a difference? Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, actually we need to reset our weight. That block figure is wrong, we're actually 6.3 block fuel. Okay, taxi fuel will be 0.2. Takeoff weight 73.3, that's right, because that's 200 kilos less than that. Now let's see if we can get a V speed. Okay, there we go, 148 rotate. It's very fast actually. Flex to temp. We go as low as 5 on that. Yeah, we can. Okay, flaps 1. On the ground spoilers. We'll have the taxi and runway turn-offs on. APU can go off. And takeoff config. It says not in takeoff config. Well, if I press that, there we go. Just need to go auto brake max in a second. Okay. Just release the parking brake, holding the brakes, and let's go. See you later, buddy. Let's go to Nice. Looks like we've got some traffic inbound. Okay, let's do a brake check. Yeah. Auto brakes max. And check the cabin.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
There you go, cabin ready. Oh, come on. Steering all over the place here. So we want to take this right coming up. Look at that. You might even see the sun come back above the horizon once we take off. Clear. Is that an aircraft on the approach? I can't see it coming up on there. Oh, here he is. Doesn't appear to be, does he? So we're just going to go for it, I think, regardless. It's just unbelievable scenery, it really is. So realistic. Okay, so we're coming up to the runway now, so we're going to flick the landing lights and strobe lights on. And we're going a bit fast here, I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. Okay, so apparently auto brakes need to be set to max again because I've used the brakes. It's just weird, isn't it? I have slightly fucked that. Okay, here we go. So auto brake max. If it will let me. There we go. Approach looks clear. Runway's clear. Just need to reset the chronometer there. Pop that on for takeoff now. Bring the power right down. Oh. Okay. Let's just stop here. Build the power up. It's quite a short runway, quite heavy, so. Right. It seems to just switch the brakes off whenever it fancies. It's so annoying. So we're all set. Auto brakes just keep disconnecting. I'm just going to leave that now. Right, let's build the throttles up. Stable and man flex SRS runway. Thrust set. AT. E1, rotate. Oh my god, what's going on? Gear up. Oh, this scenery is just stunning, honestly. We've got a nice 17 knot wind from the right there, hemisphere, sort of not flying the direction we're looking. Okay, so we're going to bring the nose down a little bit here, it's about 10 degrees. I'm going to set now climb power. Clear this terrain and then we'll begin our right turn towards Nice. It's just stunning. Okay, flap 0. Okay, and should have 250 knots set, really. Just can't get over this. Okay, well 6,000 is actually our transition altitude, so let's standard pressure now. That looks like my line to Nice. Direct LFMN. Okay, and we'll go up to 310 knots for the climb. Okay, well there's Ibiza where we've just taken off from. It's the main town. And now accelerating up to 310 knots. Still in manual flight at the moment. Ground spoilers we can disarm. Start mode can be in normal. Coming through 10,000 feet, so landing lights off. And smooth skies ahead, so we'll go with the belts off as well. Anti-ice isn't needed. 10,000 feet, let's try autopilot in a second. We're going to go into managed heading mode, AP1, gauge managed, climb mode, nav mode, 310 knots, and I'm just going to select sector 1 off in the flight controls. That's it. Autopilot's doing its thing actually, which is a nice change. So Over there we've got the mainland, you can just about make out. We'll have Mallorca's just about 65 miles off at 2 o'clock, which you can't make out under the clouds. It's 375 miles to run, and it'll be a, I think, runway 22 left approach east. Sky is amazing. Hey Alpha mate, how are you? Outside view, coming right up. Just looks stunning, it really does. That's Ibiza behind us, we've just left behind. Airport here, mainland here sticking out. That's Javier down there, and that sky is incredible. Unbelievable. About an hour or so to run to Nice. What are my PC specs? Can I add some more clouds? So I've got real weather on, so I can't add more clouds because this is literally the weather as it is in real life. So we've got scattered clouds. I don't know what it is over in Nice where we're going. It might be worse over there. I'd imagine it is. I flew down to Ibiza earlier and it was quite cloudy over the whole of France. My specs, my PC, it's an i7. It's quite an old PC though. So it's like I think it's a, I don't know, 5th generation i7 processor. I only got, I think, 8 gigs of RAM, and graphics wise I'm running an Nvidia card. I'm really sorry, I can't remember exactly which it is. I think it's a 9th gen. But yeah, I've had this computer for about 10 years actually and haven't really upgraded it, and it seems to run Flight Simulator pretty well actually. So yeah, sorry I can't be more specific. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and drop the video a like. I really appreciate it. Of course, let me know if you've got any other suggestions of flights, anything you want to see. You could do somewhere a bit more cloudy next time if you like. That is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. We're back. So for whatever reason it seems to just take forever to climb in this Airbus, like way too long than it really would. So I'm going to level out at 34,000 feet. Actually got 110 knots coming from our 10 o'clock, so that's slowing us down by 66 knots, which is a little bit of a shame. But even with that, we've got about 40 minutes to run, about 30 minutes or so until we descend. Yeah, on my ground speed on the way down to Ibiza was about 560 knots. Now it's obviously a lot less than that. Ibiza was about 560 knots. Right, so what are we? 280 miles. We'll need to start descending. Why is it not? It's not levelled out either, has it? For goodness sake, this aircraft. It's just I didn't click that again. Right, there we go. Mac in alt mode. It's decided that we're going 8.2, we're going 7.9. So hopefully that levels out at 34,000. Looks like it is. We've got alt Mac nav. So yeah, we're actually going to be at about 385 knots, 390 knots, something like that. 276 nautical miles. So yeah, ETA is 1745. That's without decel, so we're probably looking at 1755 touchdown, something like that. So we'll be looking at descending in about 30 minutes or so, thereabouts, a bit less, maybe 25 minutes. So what I'm going to do, now that we're all levelled out, just wait for that to hold at 7.9 and check that's working fine. Anti-ice is off, don't need it. There's no clouds actually, that's the mainland. That probably is Barcelona actually, is it not? LEBL, that's Barcelona, just off to 9 o'clock, yeah, that's Barcelona, guys. Obviously no details at the moment. Barcelona there. Still see the red sky in the west. It's unbelievable, unbelievable, and completely dark obviously to the east. Cool. Aircraft stabilising then, very good. Right, fuel wise 4.4 tons, so we should be fine. We've used about 2 tons already actually, but I think we'll land with about 2 tons as well. So what we're going to have a look at then is the weather in Nice. Just check which runway we're going to be landing on. Alpha wants me to increase the dome lighting. Sure, I quite like it actually with the less is more thing, because it's easier then to see what's outside. I'll actually decrease the brightness of these a little bit now. Not that much. We really don't need these on, do we? Oh, it's not. Oh, we can dim it. Yeah, we don't need that. Cool, screen's come back. Increase the dome lighting though. I do actually want some lighting on my MCP. That I'm going to lower a little bit again. Forget, I was literally in an actual Airbus flight net the other day and I've forgotten already where we've got the ECAM display lights there. That is for down here. That's for the throttle quadrant. Where's the MCP lighting? Is that glare shield? Oh, it's glare shield, isn't it? Which is not that one, because that's this. Where is glare shield brightness? Oh my god. tell you what, let me help myself out. Flood pedestal, that's the flood lighting. Don't want that main panel flood lighting we've already looked at. Main panel and pedestal backlighting. Yeah. It's going to be on the overhead. Overhead integral lighting, that's our back yellow lights there, you can see. Dome, that's what we want. So you can have literally dim or bright. But look, I reckon that's going to be too much, don't you? See what I mean? It's quite distracting, no? When you're looking out the window in the dark. I don't know. But I still think that, I mean, there's like, you've got these here which don't work, which is the lighting here. And you've also got the reading lights switch here, which, oh no, that's the wrong one, sorry. The reading lights here, which are these, this light, oh, sorry, these lights, reading lights, they don't work. I think this dome lighting's too bright. Unless I'm being completely stupid, I swear there's a glare shield one, which just does this, it has to be. I don't know. Because for me, yeah, I prefer actually off. Yeah, how strange. Because I would like to, yeah, why is there no backlighting there? That's what I want to know. Someone help me, if anyone's watching that knows. It's actually, this is bothering me now. Okay, you know what? Let's work this out. I'm going to put the dome lights on, just to work this all out. And we'll put them all bright. So lighting, let's move down, nothing there, no lights. So obviously the engine stuff, fuel pumps, packs, which are all fine obviously. Lights, the exterior, overhead integral lighting, we know what that is. Don't need that, dome light, that's just literally the actual lit up bits. Emergency exit signs, obviously. Actually, to be honest, they should be armed. Oh right, that's why that light was on. Here we've got the primary flight display and the ND lighting, which of course is the actual screens. There's no switch here. Ecam upper, lower ecam. I wonder if it comes under the pedestal flood lighting. No, it doesn't, does it? Upper ecam, flood panel, main panel. So that obviously is these two here. It's really weird, I swear. And then this is, yeah, this is just your main panel backlighting, which we've got up. Yeah, well, look, unless I've gone completely mental, I couldn't tell you. Where that is. I swear to God, there is a glare shield switch on the overhead panel normally. And it's just, that will light it up a bit, but not to the extent that we need. Just doing my head in. Okay, the standby compass light doesn't do anything. Whatever. Excuse me. That kind of looks pretty dope actually with all the lights off. Just for seeing outside. Cool. Well, that's wasted some time anyway. Above the... here we go, Alpha. You're a legend, mate. Let's see if this works. So, what are you saying here? Let's get the domes back on so we can see. Right, domes on dim. Turn the wheel just below the autopilot panel. Oh my god! You're a genius, mate. Well done. I had no... Maybe that's a Neo thing. Because I genuinely was in a real A320 literally 2 days ago, and I remember turning the brightness up here, but it wasn't using these knobs. I could be completely mistaken. Oh, look at that. Hey man, you're an absolute genius. Well done. Thank you so much. There we go. Now we can have all the lights off and still see what we're doing, but I would quite like these floods slightly on. That's better, isn't it? Look, that's perfect. Dude, Alpha, mate. What a lad. You're a lad. Okay, cool. Well look, we've learned something today at least. And if you're still watching when I try and land this thing in niche, you're going to learn how to crash one of these things as well. So speaking of which, I want to have a look at the weather in Nice. I haven't actually done that yet, so I'm just assuming it's a northwesterly arrival, but it could be something else. Okay. Nice, yes, we've got 320 at 7 knots. It's runway 34 in fact, isn't it, that we're going to be using, I think. Quite interesting weather actually. I mean, it's not cab okay, but it's good visibility. Few clouds, 2,300, broken 13,000. So there'll be some more clouds there for you, Alpha. 10 degrees. Quite cold actually. And QNH 1002, so lowering pressure at the moment. Potentially some rain, but probably not for us. Actually, there is forecast potential for rain between 6 and 10. So there is a very small chance that we might get a rain shower as we fly in. But anyway, 3207 knots. So you guys aren't going to see this, but I'm just going to have a look. I'll tell you what we can do. This should let us choose an arrival because I've got it in here. Yeah, okay, cool. No, it is 22. So the fun one that everyone knows about at Nice is the RNAV for 22 left, which is obviously what we're going to do. I think they're actually using runway 4. Do you know what? Let's just have a look. I apologise if you're watching, you can't see what I'm doing here, but I am currently looking at flight radar just to... What on earth is that? Oh, cool. Just quickly looking at flight radar to see what they're using. Yeah, they're on 22s. And they're using 22 right and 22 left. Oh, sorry. God almighty, I'm getting really confused. 04 is what I'm thinking. 04 right, 04 left. We're going to go for a 04 left arrival, which is the shorter of the two runways. In actual fact, if I was really flying this right now, we would be flying onto 04 right. There's no real reason they'd give me 4 left, but 4 left is a shorter runway, yeah, well, it's just a bit more fun, isn't it? So we do the VOR DME approach, which is going to bring us on the curved approach, I believe. And then again, while you guys can't be able to, not be able to see it, I'm just going to check the arrival start that we want. So I'm going to go to phone. Here we go. LFMN charts. Use these ones from 2020. You know, by the time I've done all of this, actually, it'll be almost time to go down. Okay, so, excuse me. So the French like to put their departure charts ahead of their arrival charts, which is different. Let's just do this. Give you a bit more of a view. You can actually see, is that the French coast now? You can see in the distance, I think it might be. So scrolling through departures, we still want the arrivals. Departures. God. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to program into the FMC the VOR approach, but I am just going to fly it visually. It is visual conditions. We know there's some scattered clouds at 2,300 feet, or broken even. So below that, no haze reported. So below that, we're going to be able to fly visual. So yeah, it will be a visual approach. But just for my reference, I will program in the VOR approach. I'm still just trying to work this out. This is really confusing. Okay. So that's the waypoint we need. Yeah. You know what? These are completely useless, these charts. I have not found a single star. Have I gone straight past them? No. Okay, I think what we're going to do is, for the sake of ease here, I'm just going to do a straight in approach. There's basically a waypoint that we're going to fly to, which is not this one. It's going to actually be already in there by those things. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, Mike November 930. We'll fly direct to Mike November 930, from which point, yeah, onto Bisbo. Foxtrot Delta 04, by which point we should be visual with the runway. Mike November 930 is about 10 nautical miles away, about 12 from the threshold. So by which point we probably want to be levelled at 3,000 feet. And if the flight plan will tell us actually what we should be at. Okay, that's oh, so it's Bisbo I'm thinking of then, is it? So direct Bisbo, by which point we want to be at 3,000 feet. So we go direct Bisbo now. There we go, aircraft turning towards Bisbo. Bisbo 150 nautical miles. We want to be levelled at 3,000 at Bisbo. Just going to confirm that actually by going into here. Okay, we're on Bisbo now. We chuck on 3,000 feet. I don't know how I expect you to go from 12 to 3. Yeah, it's probably vector or something. Right. So Bisbo 3,000 feet. that's literally what I'm going to go off, and this will be fun. So yeah, 146 nautical miles to run. We'll commence descent at about 110 nautical miles, around 2,000 feet per minute, because we've got quite a strong headwind, and that should pretty much see us down there. Obviously got the French coast straight up ahead of us. But here is Cannes, and we're going to Nice, which is just probably out of our sight at the moment. Look at that sky. Oh my good lord, that is just stunning, isn't it? That is absolutely stunning. Wow. So that's pretty much all decided. I'll do one more weather check before landing, so we can configure the approach properly. I think that's it really. That's it. Fuel wise, we've got 3.3 tons, no problems there. We'll just go into the FMS quickly. Ibizba. Check that's not screwed anything. Oh, it has. Because it now wants to go to angle. Direct. Ibizba. Insert. Bang. And it's still taking me to angle. What's that all about then? Oh god. Direct. Ibizba. Ah! Direct. Ibizba. Oh god. That's not very helpful. What is going on? We do not want to go up to angle, that's just... I think theoretically that's what you would do, is do a loop around, but I'm trying to go straight to Ibizba here. Let's erase... Oh, for God's sake. Still not having it, so what if we... No, it won't let me do that either. Oh my good god. Okay, well basically then, I'm going to have to just fly on heading and just completely wing it. Completely wing it. Don't understand this aircraft at all. It says we're going direct Ibizba. But we're not. We don't want to go to angle. Direct Ibizba. Doesn't want to let me do that, does it? Okay, we'll just try doing direct Mike November 930. Doesn't want to let me do that either, does it? Okay, in which case we'll turn manually heading 040. I'll put it a bit closer to where we should be going here. Nice view of France. And we are now about 110 nautical miles, so I'm going to start descending. just going to input 3000. So what we want to do is engage the manage altitude mode and then change it to vertical speed. We'll go down at 2000 feet per minute. That we have to leave as 0.79 for now. That's it, descending. Okay, here we go. Can I change this now? No, I can't. Why? Why is it doing that to me? That's a good view, isn't it? Okay, will it let me select? No, it won't. This game is so broken in so many ways. But it's much better than it was already, so that's great. Okay, we're 80 miles out, 28,000 feet, so we're a little bit high actually, but we've got a load of decel to do first. I wonder when that's going to change to speed. Okay, let's go into perf, go into the approach phase, and we need to put some numbers here to get a proper speed. So, still weather update at Nice. Okay, I'm going to wait 2 minutes because there's a weather update coming in about 2 minutes, so we'll do it for them. Makes more sense. There we go. So we need to ignore that. Still don't understand why it's making me fly to Amgal and why I can't delete it. Okay, so it's about to go above. Flight. That will stay with the aircraft now. There we go. About 20 minutes to run. Let's see if I've got my weather now. No, I'm just going to go with this weather for now then. So we've got QNH 1002, temperature is 10, wind is 3207 knots. Transition is I think 4000 at least, I don't actually know, but I think that's what it is. And that's giving us a really high approach speed again, but we'll just roll with it. I think we'll probably set it to about 150. What's that down there? Is that a big ship? ETA Alpha, if you want to run off and do something else, 15 minutes, 1-5. That's Saint-Tropez down there. Here. And this is Nice. That's the airport. Here. Got Monaco over here. City of Nice. Cannes. Still got Amgel displaying there, which is just incorrect because we're not going to Amgel. Switch that on, see if it intercepts Nice in a second. It's really frustrating because I can't get rid of it. What if I it's just so random. What about that? No. Secondary flight plan? Can't do that. Okay, Bisbo is now 30 miles and we need to be at 3,000 configured really almost at Bisbo, so we've got some deceleration to do. So we'll keep going as we are. At 6,000 feet we'll decel. Seatbelt signs are on. 10,000 feet, so landing lights are coming on now. You can actually see them lighting up the like that, look. Okay. Landing lights on. It's a really nice view, wow. It's just amazing the level of detail, like even this blue light over here, which is what, another airfield? The amber glow of distant cities that light up the clouds, super realistic actually. So yeah, this is Nice here. The idea is we fly to about this point, take a left, and then right turn, curved approach in. That's the plan. See how we go. So at the moment, we're about right, flying 045 heading. What I'm going to do now, decrease the rate of descent, pull the speed back to 270, configure the auto brake to medium. It's quite heavy braking needed. We'll obviously use the reversers. Ground spoilers armed, and because it's going to be quite a rapid descent, we'll get the crew to sit down. So if I mess this up, we have to go around or go missed. I don't have a missed approach set up, but we'll head up to 3,000 feet and take a right turn to avoid the land, and then we'll come back out and fly direct to Mike November 910 and follow the approach back in. Here we're going direct to Bisbo, and then it will just be a left turn onto runway 04 at Nice. A bit left and a bit of a right in this little cove. We've got 3,000 set there, cool. already. So that's the airport in sight, I think. Yep. Airport in sight. That's here. Really great visibility, so we'll be able to basically fly it visual all the way down in a minute. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so we are a little bit low and we're obviously very fast at the moment, but we're going to level out at 3,000 in a second. Speed, alt. There we go, LFMN, 17 miles to run. Okay, this is where it all goes wrong. Wind is 0 at the moment, so that's nice, makes it nice and easy. I think as soon as we get into the bay we'll have a bit of a crosswind though from the right. Pretty light though. There's our scattered or broken clouds up there. We've got a little bit of haze, but wow, I mean this is very impressive. Just from having flown in real life, it's just, yeah, really, I mean, really impressive, really impressive. Need to do this in virtual reality, I think. Right, anyway, so we've just crossed Bisbo. I'm going to now set up the aircraft for landing. Put 155 knots in. I realise I haven't done this, what an idiot. This needs to be 1002. Let me just... Flaps 1. The physics of this aircraft are a bit twisted. This is saying 163, I'm going to ignore that and just... Let's go full flaps and gear down. Okay, here we go. So we're going for 04 left. What is going on with these flight controls? I think perhaps it might help if I turn on Sec 1 again. That's better. That's better. Okay. So we're 7.5 miles, so we're a little bit high. That's why I've just got the sync right here. Okay, there we go. Back on track. 2,500's checked. So speed set, auto brakes set medium, ground spoilers are armed. Look at that, oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to turn right now. 350. This is just unbelievable. I also cannot see the runway at the moment, so we're just going to turn a little bit more there. Okay, so 04 left, that's obviously the one on the left. You can see 2 reds, 2 whites, so we're good on the glide slope. I feel we're just getting a little bit high though, so let's keep that nose and rate of descent as we want. About 700 feet per minute all the way down now. Okay. At about 1,200 feet, we'll then make a 15-20 degree bank. There we go. Okay, runway inside now. Coming through 1,000 in a second. Oh, this is stunning. Oh my days. I really am shocked. It's ever so slightly high, but we're lining up nicely now. Winds from our left, just bear that in mind, so we want to be thinking about crosswind from the left. Okay, just lower that nose ever so slightly. Make the adjustment for the centre line. We're a little bit off actually. Should be stable really at this altitude, but it's the joy of flight sim. Making sure I'm ready here with the rudder. Okay, there we go. Minor adjustments now. A little bit low again, so just bring that nose slightly up. Now we're looking at the end of the runway, right at the end, to try and keep nice and central. Going to need a little bit of rudder input here. Coming through 50 now. Okay, retard the throttles. And just a tiny bit of rudder as we touch down there. Nose down. Reverse thrusts. Get us back on the centre line there if we can. Hot brakes apparently. So I'm just going to do a high speed exit here. I'm going to try to anyway. Jeez. And we're down. I think that was alright. Okay, landing lights off. Strobe lights off. And I don't really know much about this airport other than I think we go left here. Yeah, that's right. Oh wow. What an approach. I mean, this sim is super impressive. All we got there was a brake hot warning, which is a bit unusual really for medium braking. Anyway, let's clean up. So flaps up, give it a little bit more power. Landing lights and strobes are off, so that's cool. What we want now then is to start the APU so that we've got some power when we stop. Okay, so APU start, and I'm going to actually put the dome lights on just for now so that we can see. Yeah, runway turn off still on. Okay, cool. Yep, sorted. Let's open the map here because I don't know this airport at all. Okay, so it makes sense then, does it, to take a right here? Oh, actually no, we park down here, don't we? So let's go a little bit further then. Let's get the caution off. Wow. That was really fun. Really, really good. Let's have a look at this wing view now. Awesome. Oh, look, I mean, you just wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't know that this is, it's really something else, this game. Look at that absolute mess of a flight plan. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place here. So I'm trying to remember where I park. Oh, it's actually back there, isn't it? What a moron. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to go next right, and then right again. So we're going to need to brake quite a lot here. The amount of power you need to taxi this aircraft is pretty unrealistic as well. You would never need 40% N1 to just get this thing accelerating on the ground. Okay. Oh, hello bus. I love how they've just cut me up. He's waited. Wow, I mean, it's just amazing how even the cars give way. It's just genius. Well, there's some gates there. I mean, am I meant to stop behind these guys? Because I really don't want to. Oh, now they move. Not gonna lie, I am pretty much guessing where I'm going here. Should we just take a parking space? I mean, I know that when I used to fly in, we'd park here at this little bit with a lower down terminal, so that's where I'm headed. So we will take the right at the end here and keep going down, take one of these stands, I think. I just don't really want to stop, I'm enjoying this too much. Following these bad boys, although he's now going to turn into me. Are these guys set up for me, do you reckon? Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Well, let's take this next one on the left. I'm just going to let this guy, don't know what I mean. I'm just going to go past him, whatever. He'll be alright. So let's go into this one. and he's just sort of right in the way. Whether that's deliberate, I don't know. Okay, fine. Looks like we're stopping. May or may not have hit him then. Okay, well, parking brakes on. Taxi should really be off in the runway turn-offs as well. Wings on, alright. APU bleed on. We can see that the APU is now providing power. PSI is at 35, so we can go engines off. Parking brake is set. Seatbelts off. And that's a wrap. So an hour and 15-minute flight time. Oh, now he moves. What's that all about, mate? I've driven into my engine now. And I'm currently parked on their road. Oh, who knows? Yeah, it was a bit of a shambles, wasn't it? What's he hoping to achieve here? Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, well anyway, that is going to be it. That was really fun. And this game has impressed me a lot over the past few days, and I'm looking forward to playing some more of it. So if you have tuned in, thanks a lot for tuning in. And yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much.